Of course, wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it do that? Why wouldn't it all of a sudden not work when I go to push this in? Hey, everybody, welcome to the stream. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful Friday. We are back for the first stream in a very, very long time. I think the last stream was back in June, June 11th. Wow, it has been quite a while. A lot has transpired since June 11th, of course. A lot of game releases, a lot of things have, of course, transpired in my own personal life since then. But I hope you all are doing all right. Nice to see you, Nick. Nice to see you, Fail, and nice to see you, Kairu. Nice to have you all here on a Friday. Spending some time with me here tonight to talk a bit and potentially get into some games. I don't know what I want to play tonight. I've actually been trying to figure that out all day to this point and hadn't decided exactly what I want to do yet. And want to kind of like, I guess, discuss and talk. And while we talk, I'll continue trying to figure out what game I want to play. And we'll go from there. Caleb Williams tossing 15 touchdowns, 0 interceptions in 2 practices against the Bengals. I'm excited for that. I am looking forward to the preseason game to see how Caleb Williams does. If those don't know, I am a Chicago Bears fan. Obviously, Kairu is as well. So we are both excited to see what the Chicago Bears will do in the new football season. First, for the Bears, 2 preseason games under wraps. They have 2 more to go. One is against the Bengals before we get the season kicked off in early September. And we have an upcoming fantasy football draft, Mike, Kairu, and I, to plan out the team and see who is the best fantasy footballer of our group. I was going to say of all time, but that's not technically true. We are not the best fantasy footballers of all time, but we can be the best of our group. So we have that coming up, and I'm looking forward to that. Also, want to say, I don't know if anyone outside of myself and Kairu have picked it up, but if you haven't picked up NCAA College Football 25, maybe you should give it a shot. We picked it up, and it is a lot of fun. Of course, it is a football game. There are still some issues that EA needs to figure out when it comes to the issues that they have even in the Madden series, but it's a lot of fun. And we are going to, Kairu and I actually are doing an online Dynasty League. I do not plan to do anything for it for Press Start, but it is fun to do that. So we created some teams. I am the Plymouth University Trash Pandas. So hopefully you guys rep Trash Pandas in the chat here as the streams unfold and I give updates on how the football season is going. But we are going to be playing online with a couple of our friends together to see who will be the college football champions. And Kairu is technically right now the best fantasy footballer of our group because he did win last year. So sad. I was leading. I was leading for a long time. I was like head and shoulders above everyone else. And then work got really busy with the Vault Tour season last year, and I kept forgetting to update my team before Sunday would happen because I was so busy running an event. And I steamrolled out of first place and fell off hard. All right, it was a very hard fall. I'm still trying to shake off the bruises from that fall. But yes, Kairu is technically the champion. So he's also the person who runs the league. So I think there's some insider baseball going on here. I'm not trying to point fingers, but if you connect the dots, connect the lines, there might be some things going on behind the scenes that Kairu is a part of. Just saying. So if someone wants to look into that, they can look into that. But we do have that coming up. Again, I've been playing a lot of NCAA football lately. And having a blast with it. I'm running my own personal offline dynasty. I am running University of Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, trying to make them really good. And right now, things are not going great. They're going, but they're not going great. I had a good first year. I've already finished a year of my season. Had a good first year, but then struggled towards the end when I had to play some higher level competition. Just didn't have the right players for that. And second year is not looking great because I had a lot of offensive linemen graduate, and the guys that I went to replace them with are not as good. So I am running wild in the back, trying to not not get sacked. So we'll see how the year two goes. I'm currently 2-1 in the season, but that one loss, oof, got crushed. University of Arizona put work in on University of Hawaii. All right, so it's just it was rough there, but yeah, it was NCAA football. Glad to have it back. That released back in July, and again, I picked it up and having a lot of blast with it, having a lot of fun. We have Gamescom coming up on Tuesday. So Gamescom, for those that don't know, is the video game convention / industry trade show that goes on in Germany. And that is going on Tuesday. I did put in our Discord. If you haven't joined the Discord, maybe you should go check it out and see what is going all in there. But I did put in there about the upcoming Gamescom, because Gamescom is having opening night live, which is, of course, ran by Jeff Keighley from the Video Game Awards. It is going to be a 2-hour show taking place at 12:15 p.m. Central Time on August 20th. And in their description in there, it says it's going to be a 2-hour live showcase of what's next in video games with featured titles including Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Monster Hunter Wilds, Marvel Rivals, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, Civilization 7, and Dune Awakening. Now, of course, there will be more than just those things, but that's at least some things you can look forward to with the Gamescom stream. If I had the day off, I would do a co-stream. I did get invited to do a co-stream, as I have done in the past, but I have to work that day, so I will not be doing a co-stream. However, I will, hopefully over my lunch break, not the whole time, of course, but I will be in the Discord, chatting along with people in the Gamescom channel, which I will make a Gamescom channel in the Discord that anyone that is watching the show could jump into and chat in there about the announcements and video games that are being shown off. So that is going to be coming up here in the next week. And speaking of that, I do now need to go ahead and post about that we are live. I forgot to do so, because I was trying to make sure I figured out what the heck I wanted to play, and at the same time that everything was working, which clearly was not a good check, because we opened the stream and the microphone stopped working. So I need to do better on that, but but that's what I was doing. So I didn't post that I'm live. I'm surprised you all figured me out. How did you guys find me? Do you guys have my alerts on to be notified when I go live? Because if so, thank you. That is very kind of you. You don't have to do that, but you do. But yeah, we should post that that I am live, that I have surfaced from the grave. Yeah, I forgot that I have not posted anything in over 30 days. So my social network, social media management software Buffer was like, dude, I can't tell anyone you're live because you haven't done anything in a while. So I gotta go grab my old posts, go grab those and share them. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what I've posted in the past. Yeah, last time I like posted on my socials was July 20th. Oof, that's another oof. Big L's. Big L's coming from me here in this. Let's do this. I'm back. What's happened since the last one? Come join and catch up. There we go. Boom. Do that. And then delete this. Delete that. Now we got to grab the various links. But how's everyone doing? How's your guys' Friday? I am alive. Fail Discord alert. Perfect. See? I knew that I could trust you, Fail. You always got my back. Unlike that guy, Cobalt Hawk here, and Kairu. They don't got my back. They're ready to beat me up as soon as I fall. That's what they're ready for. They're like, give me a moment to jump all over this dude, and I'm about to tear him apart. They're like piranhas. Okay, I'm back, but come join and catch up. We'll see how things go. All right, and then links to the streams in the bio. Okay, why? Oh, there we go. Put that there. That's there. Put that there. And share now. And now I got to do the painstaking work of going to all these things and redoing it. Yeah, see, Cobalt, I got you. I know how it is. You're ready to just tear me apart. That's the only reason you keep coming around. You're like, you know what? You know what I feel like doing today? Beating Darcy up. Virtually, of course. Cobalt would never hit me in person. Cobalt's too nice of a person to do that. But online, their online persona is totally different. So that's why they would do it virtually. But yeah, Cobalt, how have you been? Fail, how has things been for you? I know it's been, again, 2 months since I last streamed, which is crazy. Crazy. I didn't realize it's been that long. I knew I had been gone for a while. Again, there's been a lot of things that have happened in the meantime. But the fact that it's been 2 whole months was actually a surprise when I realized it was June 11th, the last time I streamed. But how has things been? I have picked up a few games in the meantime, as I did mention. I picked up, of course, I did pick up NCAA football, college football 2025. I also picked up a game that I am looking, that I have actually been thinking about streaming. So it was actually one of the games I am considering streaming. And that is right here. Eternights. So Eternights is a action visual dating novel type game. Action combat with like a dating sim type of stuff. A game that I've been had actually been looking forward to for a while up to its release, and then just hadn't picked it up yet. Recently, finally picked it up. So I've been thinking about playing that on stream and giving it a go, because it's one of those things where the game is not too long, so it'd be kind of fun to go through. And then, of course, it goes off of my choices on how things go with an ending. So kind of cool in that regard too. Let's see here. But doing all right. Currently playing Elden Ring, First Descendant, and FF14. And you're also excited for Gundam Breaker 4 in 2 weeks. Gundam Breaker 4, I'm keeping my eye on, because of course I do like Gundam, and it does look pretty solid. The trailers I've seen have of course caught my attention on that. I have seen that you've been going crazy on the first Descendant, so I'd like to get an update from you on how you're feeling about it, because you're way farther than I am. I'm still pretty early on, but I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. And I did see you playing Elden Ring earlier, so I also want to hear how's things going with that. Did you beat the game? Are you on the DLC right now? And Fail, yes, you did. You watched my fighting game stream that I did in the Discord. So again, if you guys have not joined the Discord, you should check it out. I'm gonna get like a command. I realized, like, I thought about this literally all day today about how I don't have a command for my Discord link. I have like a in the bottom of the Twitch stream, there's a button to go to the Discord, and in the description of the YouTube streams, there's a link to the Discord. But I need to just get a command, like, exclamation Discord, and boom, then it's there, so you guys can see it. Thoughts on Diablo 4 expansion? Have not played it yet, so I can't speak on that. Now, what I will say is, as always, Diablo is really awesome. Nick, you're calling me out. I literally just said I don't have one. You can't do the exclamation Discord when I just said I need to set that up. Damn, calling me out on my own stream. But expansion looks really solid. So like I am looking forward to getting to that point to be able to play. Right before I stopped my my play here, or my streams, I think actually coming out of my streams, I was playing Diablo 4 and progressing along in that fairly well, and then I left to go to a work event, and since I've been back, I have not booted Diablo 4 back up. I plan to. I got really into fighting games again for a bit. Still into fighting games. I love fighting games. Actually, my screensaver, my backdrop for my screen, I was trying to see if I have a thing that shows my screen, but I don't. The backdrop for my my computer right now is Street Fighter 6. But I really got into fighting games for a while, so was playing that a lot, and then was playing the first Descendant for a little while. As I said, I was playing the Diablo 4. I have been playing some Kunetsu-sama, right? Kunetsu something? The Path of the Goddess. That's the one I remember. I played that I was playing that on Game Pass for a bit. That's a solid game. I plan to play more of that, and I might actually talk about that here on stream at some point. Maybe even make a video. Who knows? But I've been playing a lot of random games here and there. The one that I've been playing the most, though, has been Street Fighter 6 in recent weeks. And then recently, I booted up Star Ocean: The Divine Force again. So, with that all being said, at some point I will get back to Diablo 4 and get to that expansion. But Cardinals, have you been playing it? I didn't follow the seasons, but I saw they gave it massive quality of life upgrades. I was thinking of going back to it. Yeah, I do know that the quality of life upgrades have been really well received online. So from all the things that I've been following along with the online discourse around Diablo leading into the expansion and what people are thinking, the quality of life improvements seem to be what people are really happy with. So, Cardinals, if you get back to that, I would love to hear your thoughts on how things are going. I'd like to actually hear your thoughts also on just what you thought base Diablo was like, the story mode and what unfolded there. Going back to Cobalt real quick, TFD is a good game with some room for improvement. It's the type of game you play for a bit, put down to play something else, then pick up again for a short while. Interesting. So I guess let me ask you it this way, Cobalt, because of course, when I first started playing it, I enjoyed it. And of course, I kept trying to sell it to people that it was like Destiny, a Korean Destiny is what I kept saying to people. It's a Korean Destiny. But I said at the time, it didn't feel like you had to grind as much. So like you didn't have to do like you do now, right? Which is like you play Destiny. You have to almost like make Destiny a job if you really, really want to keep playing it and have fun with it. It's a great game. Destiny is fantastic. Don't get me wrong, but like there's a lot of work to do to like keep up with it. So Cobalt, do you feel like that is not the case with the First Descendants? Like have they themselves found a balance to make it where it is fun and you can do a lot of things without having to dedicate most of your time to playing the First Descendant? Because that's actually, again, something I plan to get back to at some point on here, but haven't yet. So, and Nick, I know you had to test it because you can't trust me on this, but yeah, I do have to set it up. The hard part with setting up my commands right now, and this is very true. I have not looked into this enough to see if there's a better solution for it. So there might be. But because I do the multi-stream right now, is the way that I have to set up my commands, because I use Stream Elements to do my stream stuff. I have to log into my YouTube account on Stream Elements, set up all my commands there. Then I have to log out and then log into my Twitch one and do the same thing. Like the commands, because of course they look at different chats, are not in one space. So I have to set them both up, and like that's why it's like some commands I think I do have set up right now on Twitch, but not on YouTube, and also vice versa, because of course I stopped streaming to Twitch for so long and was just solely on YouTube for a while. So that's why I think that I have some commands on one, some commands on the other, but I need to set that one up. It's definitely something to something that I need to do so that I can have my commands and make it easy for those things like that, which is like !Discord, boom, we get the link there. Nick, I respect Cobalt's opinion, but the only game I'm grinding is Exotic Dancer Simulator 7 VR Edition. Nick, is that a game that you're working on? It sounds like you have quite the experience with that game. You might need to tell us about some of the dev diaries that you've been working on with that one. So Cobalt said, so I feel like TFD is one of those games where you just grind for what you want. Don't get me wrong, there is grinding in the game, but same can be said for a game like Monster Hunter. That's the gameplay loop. But do you need to get every character? No. Do you need to get every weapon? No. You pick and choose what you want to grind for. Just about every character is capable of nuking in one way or another when built right. Also, there's an ad. Ooh, there's an ad. Yeah, that's the one thing with Twitch that I'm still trying to find a good balance for. The ads there. I believe, if I remember correctly, you can still get around the ads from subscribing. I could be wrong on that, so don't throw your Twitch Prime subscription at me, and if it doesn't remove the ads and say you lied to me so that you could get my money. Not saying that that's the case, but I believe that is still the case. You used to be able to subscribe to get around the ads for a specific user. Obviously there's Twitch Nitro, Twitch Turbo, that's what it's called. Nitro is Discord. Twitch Turbo, but I personally don't feel that is super valuable, so or worthwhile. So I wouldn't go that route if it was me. But I mean, hey, it's your money. If you want to throw it at Twitch for some turbo and get no ads, you do you, buddy. But yeah, that's why. I mean, of course, it's nice having the ads run over on Twitch, but again, it's a problem when we're doing this discussion stuff. And I'm trying to find that balance. I believe it's set to right now, is even though I want it to be as much as I want it to be. Oh, ad is done, so maybe Cobalt missed all that discussion. We just talked massive shit on you, is what I just the truth. You can still subscribe to remove the ads. Awesome. So I was right there. That means you probably heard what I said then. But what I was gonna say is like I have it set up. As much as it would kind of suck is like I have it set up to where it should run 3 minutes of ads in an hour. Okay. The reason I do that is so then that way people won't get hit with the pre-roll ad. Because if I do anything less than that, you immediately, as soon as you click into the stream, would get hit with a pre-roll ad. And that just is going to make people turn away, right? But the problem is, at least in the settings, even though I have it set that way, I would prefer it does just 3 minutes straight. So then we know, for instance, every hour, it's like, hey, we're about to hit the time for the ads to roll through. Let's just get up, stretch our legs, move on. But the settings say that it's going to do 1:30 of ads every 30 minutes, which I find way too often. I know I don't stream that long. Like I only stream for about 2 hours every week. Well, obviously every 2 months at this point, but 1:30 of ads every 30 minutes, at least for online purposes, is a bit rough. So I still got to figure out what's that nice balance, because I want to avoid the pre-stream or pre-roll ads, because again, newer viewers are not going to want to come click in here and get hit immediately with an ad. They'll go bounce to someone else, a bigger person. So we'll see. Yeah, Kairu, especially with today and how short everybody's attention span is. Yeah, so like that's why it's like it would suck to do all 3 minutes at once, but I do feel like that would be that would be the best, because then you could go stretch your legs. And Cobalt, you have found the the silver bullet to all this. Stream for 59 minutes. Fuck you, Twitch. You ain't getting us on ads. Bye. But yeah, so that's what I wanted. That's what I hoped. But when I was looking at it today, because again, I was messing with a bunch of stuff, trying to get prepared for tonight's stream. That was the kind of the thing that that I noticed, was that it said that the ads would be 1:30 every 30 minutes, which again sucks in that regard. And also I realized I forgot that I got a bunch of games from Game Pass installed on my PC right now until I started talking about Diablo, and then I looked over and saw the Diablo icon and was like, well, let me see. And I updated it and then realized, yeah, I got Iudian Chronicles on here, Lord of the Fallen, Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn, Lies of P, Persona 3 Reload, Microsoft Solitaire Collection. I mean, who doesn't want to play that? I know, it is preposterous if this is not top of the charts every day. But I do have that installed. And of course, I got my League of Legends reinstalled. That's a throwback. There you go. League of Legends. I haven't played that in so long, but I installed it because I'm a madman and I will probably go back to it at some point. I have been wanting to play League of Legends. I won't lie. I started watching LCS in the spring. I haven't watched since MSI, but I was like, you know what? I want to play this again. So that's what we do around here. We got that installed. There we go. It's updated. That's updated. All right, cool. All these are updated. If you guys didn't realize by now, it's like I'm still just trying to figure out what the hell I want to play tonight. Command Discord. I don't have a command for Discord. Stop calling me out. All right. Here, I guess while we're talking, let me see. Do I got a browser? I got a browser view. Okay, I do. Adcom. Add command. Put this shit in here. Here, let's do this. I will switch it out when y'all don't need to see anything. But we're just gonna go ahead and do this, okay? We're gonna get this all set up. So let's come in here. We'll do Twitch first, all right? So I don't know why I got to reauthorize everything. We've already done it before, but let's come in here. Multi-platform activity feed is here. Oh, does this mean I can look at all in one spot now? Add and get a custom Discord link so I can track all the analytics. Oh, fail. You stopped playing the... What was that MOBA game that you were playing? Don't tell me. I'll figure it out. I'll remember it. Give me a second. Don't say it. I know I just started to ask you, and then you know what? I have resources. I have Google. Give me a second. Mobile MOBA. What was the name of that game? I remember it. Where is it? Mobile Legends. And remind me what's your password again? Get out of here, Nick. I don't fall victim to that. But it is my dog. Have you ever seen that video? That was such an amazing video. Maybe we'll watch it here in a little bit. But yeah, Fail, wasn't it Mobile Legends you were playing? Yes. Okay, perfect. See? I have resources. I got this. But also, what happened? What? I guess I shouldn't say what happened. What made you stop? Because I remember before you were talking about you've played it for quite a bit. If I remember correctly, it was a game that you had like stopped playing but then got back into type of thing. So what was the reason there? All right, so let's put in our chat commands. So yeah, here's all my chat commands. By the way, guys, you have so many chat commands you could be using. I can't remember what the what's the one that it's exclamation command can add, edit, and delete chat commands. But we're gonna put in a custom one. Custom command here. Oh yeah, we haven't done this one in a while. Why haven't you guys used quote of the day? Exclamation QOD. Okay. You could then be answering the quote of the day. That does work. There you go. Right there. Question of the day. What game do you plan to dive into this weekend? That is there. I'm level 120 plus, and I'm being queued with less than level 10 players. Solo player problem. Oof. Dumb question. Ouch. It should work on Discord or on YouTube as well. So we'll have to see if that works. Okay, anyways, here we go. So the command is going to be Discord. Okay. Wait, there's a template. Oh, there's a template. Okay. Exclamation lies. No, it's supposed to. It is supposed to. All right, say user level everyone. What should we put as the message that it'll say? I'm like trying to think of something that's like punny but also works. Don't be a lame. Join the game. The Discord game. Here's a link to the channel. Or something like that. I don't know. Come on, guys. Help me write my own commands. All right. Sometimes after a day of writing stuff, just don't feel like doing it. So help me help myself. All right. All right. So here we go. Let's do this. Actually, and Cloggin, you did have a good idea. So we're gonna slide this over here real quick. Make sure that it's not seen. Yeah, there we go. Okay. All right, let's log into my Bitly account, and I always forget what my password is, so I gotta look it up and figure out what it is in my password protector. Bitly, there we are. Okay. Here, we're just gonna be extra safe for a second. Let's throw it back on me for a bit. We're gonna make sure you guys are not able to sneak a peek at this, okay? As I did say, this is one of those, again, I have a lot of different passwords because I am smart with my protections here. So, that's why you heard me go, I don't remember what my password is, because I have to check which one it is. Join the funds without the puns. There's my my timers posts there. Want to support the stream by buying games? Check out Fanaticals. Sales are always going on. Boom. All right, so let's see here. Links. So first things first. Look at this. Nick is getting an inside look. I use my own personal Bitly account for work. I use it for work. That's what we do. Here we go. So let's do this. Let's grab this. Edit. Never. New link. Perfect. Okay. All right. So I got that. Let's drop that in there. Press start Discord stream link. Because I think I have one for my other ones, but knock knock, who's there? Cord who? Discord. Discord will let you create a custom link to track within Discord server stats in case you don't want to go too ham on things. Oh, sir, I know. Yes, I use my own personal stuff. I did not know that, though. Discord will let you create a custom link to track within Discord server stats? Oh. Interesting. I will have to look into this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that. See how that all works. But anyways, this is the route we'll go right now. So Discord stream. How about that? There you go. Bitly Discord stream. Something like that. There you go. All right. It's gonna work for me. And yeah, I already know about the expirations. This one has no expiration, so we're good there. So boom. Here's my link. Copy that. You got all weekend to ignore my shenanigans. Cloggin, you're always going to have shenanigans for me. Okay, we're not there yet, Kyle. We haven't got to that point yet. All right, give me a second. Knock knock. Who's there? Let's see here. Which route do we go with? Do we go with the knock knock, who's there, cord who, Discord? Or do we go with do we go with Nick's join the funds without the puns? Oop, nothing yet. Yes, nothing yet. We haven't gotten to that point yet. We're currently creating it. You can see it. You can see it on stream here. You rang. Join. Press the link below to start joining the Discord discussions. How about that one? How about that one? There you go. You rang, press the link below to start joining the Discord discussions. How about that one? I think that's a good one. That works. That's punny, right? Press start. Press start. Let me see. Do my where's my buttons? Do I have my buttons still? Where is my... Boom, we're back. Okay, we're back to the right one. I clicked the wrong button. I'm trying to find... I used to have sound effects. Here's my sound effects ones. Yeah, ready? Does this still work? Let's see here. Social bar. Here we go. Does that work still? It might not.
No.
Oh, that one works still. That one doesn't work. That one doesn't work. No, I moved these sound effects. These sound effects were set up on my old computer before I built this new one. And I don't think I had gone through and programmed them. So I'm really surprised this one still works.
No.
But we got we got there. Get the camera, Mom. What's up, Gorlami? Nice to see you, man. I'll take out the trash in a minute, Mom. You want me to take out the trash?
No.
I'm not doing that. All right. All right, how about press the link below to start joining the Discord. How about that? There we go. I love it that Grammarly is telling me remove Discord or the. No, we're not removing the. Did you ring? No. No, Grammarly, get out of here. Dismiss this. All right, here we go. We're just gonna go with this for right now. Okay, so if you do currently activate command. So if you currently on Twitch, put in that command. You will now get a Discord link to pop up. Didn't ring because I knocked. You didn't knock because it no longer says knock knock, okay? You be nice to me. All right, man? All right, Kairu. You're pushing it, buddy. Okay. All right. So we finished over here. Now I got to do this. I gotta switch over. Oh no. Okay, we gotta fix that, actually. Switch back. I need to put a space. I thought the enter would help that, but I guess not. Why would enters help? Why would they help? Here, delete, space, save, grab. No. You can tell I've been working on a Mac today. I clicked the wrong button. There you go. All right. Boom. Now we got it. Now we're in the clear. Let's go over to the YouTube channel now. Let's get this. Okay, so we have the hydrate over there because of Nick. So there is that one. All right. So this one is Discord. Okay. Everyone. Boom. Save that. Activate command. Awesome. Okay, now let's get it over here. The quote of the day, or question of the day, I guess. What is my question of the day currently? The one that Kyle talked shit about. Question of the day. What game do you plan to dive into this weekend? Boom. We'll throw that in there right now. Boom. Question of the day is there. All right, Nick, you got your stuff. Question of the day is there. Discord is there. Hydrate is there. They're all there. All right. Let's do a links one. No, don't you know me?
No.
You, all right? Don't you do that. Do it right back. There you go. So you can see all my commands. Boom. I was gonna put a command link for my link tree. I don't think I have one currently. So we should do that. Let's pull this over here for a second. Link tree. We're playing the game of, can Darce remember his passwords? Which is clearly,
No.
we don't remember shit, so I gotta keep looking them up. What is my password for this one? No, not that one. Okay. All right. Is it just this? That can't be it. I feel like yeah, you signed. Okay. So that is definitely not it. So we'll do that one. And I gotta make sure you guys aren't still seeing me. Okay, you guys aren't seeing my passwords getting typed in here. I want to say it is this. It is not. Is it this? Option number 2 is it. All right. Boom. Okay, so we need to clean this up. I'll let you guys see this now. We need to clean this up, okay? I am not doing pro. I don't want to pay. So I need to bring that down. I guess I could throw in my YouTube short that I put out today, which, by the way, if you guys haven't seen it yet, go check it out. Give the YouTube short some love, cuz right now it is not doing well in reviews. Or not in reviews. No one is reviewing it. No, it is not doing good in views. Neither is it doing well on TikTok, but oh well. I put out the video today because I haven't put out something in so long. I wanted to get something out there. Dude, it did bomb. It's bombed so hard. Look at that. I got to update this link here too. You can see this is an article I wrote back on May 30th, 2022. 5 video games on discount to check out. Shadowbanned is why. There is no such thing as shadowban. It just means that I did something wrong. But no, it's done terrible. It's done terrible on it's done better on TikTok, but it's done very terrible on YouTube. It's gotten 6 views. All my TikTok shorts before that never got that low. So I don't know what I did wrong, but something happened. Anyway, let's create a command for this. So how do we make, what's the command we should make for this? Links. Don't know what social channel you want to follow. Check out all of Darce's links by going here. Does that sound good? I think that's what we're going to do. Just make it easier. Hashtag links. All right. So that's currently over on YouTube. Let's switch over here real quick. Add links. Activate command. Boom, it's there. What other links should we make, guys? What other commands does the community desire? All right. And Gorlami, you gotta partake in this, man. Also, Gorlami, I shared this with Sydney earlier, but I know that I cannot come to the Labor Day trip, so that is sad. But if I had been able to come, I secretly was looking up karaoke spots to go to, and I was going to try to convince a bunch of you guys to go out karaokeing with me. So I hope that you guys you guys go do that. All right, you guys go check it out. There used to be I used to have quotes. Do I still? I don't remember what I did with my quotes. It used to be like hashtag quote. Oh yeah, here we go. Hashtag quote. Does this still have any quotes? I don't know. It used to have quotes. I don't know. I don't see any quotes here. It's a quote. Drop the S. Hashtag quote. There used to be a few quotes that it would randomly select between. No quote found. Ooh. How do I adjust this? Cooldown command. Where are my quotes stored? That's deep. Where are my quotes found? Hashtag add quotes, remove quotes. Okay. So Kyle will remember one of my quotes. One of my quotes back in the day for that was actually from our D&D streams. It was it used to say, Do you speak crow? Caw. That was one of them. Let's see here. Can we add that? So quote add. Is it like that? Is that how you do it? Here we go. Let me look back this. Supported subcommands. Hashtag quote add. Let's try this. Is it quote add? Do you speak crow? Caw. Does that work? Did that work? Doesn't look like it. Maybe it's hashtag quote add. Do you speak crow? Caw. Boom. There we go. So you got to give a space to it. And real quick, because obviously some of you guys are joining and have zero clue what the hell that even means. Like, do you speak crow, caw? What the fuck does that mean? All right, I'm gonna fill you guys in a little bit. Okay, so back in the day, I used to stream during the pandemic our D&D sessions here on the channel. Okay, here let's bring it in. Let's bring it in real quick. I used to stream our D&D sessions here on the channel. Okay, and so obviously we'd be streaming, doing all those things. But what I used to do is at the beginning of our streams, or the beginning of our session, I guess I should say, is that as everyone knows, if you play D&D, is that you need to kind of do a recap and just remind everybody what we were doing, how we were doing things, what's the process, right? And so back when we started this, it was me and several of my friends, including Kairu here, who joined this group. and only Kairu and one other of my friends had done D&D at this point. The rest of us, I think the other three, were brand new, never did D&D. I just, during the pandemic, was like, let's try this. Let's do this. Kairu and my other friend were having fun with it. Let's try it. Let's do something ourselves. So we went to do it. And during the recaps, Kairu was our DM, and he would always be open to like, hey, does anybody want to do the recap? Does anybody want to do it versus me just doing it? And so I started doing the recap in this, like, how to best describe it? Almost doing it like a Dragon Ball Z type of recap type thing, where I just was like very basic and just did this like weird back and forth type thing that we, in a nutshell, all found funny. But one of the episodes, or one of the recaps that I did, was the previous session. One of our friends was basically had met up, had came face to face with this crow. Okay, this crow that was able to see inside this building we needed to get into, and they had the ability, animal speak, or whatever it's called. I can't remember. I think it's animal speak. I don't remember, but it's the ability to understand animals, like what animals are saying. And so that session happened, right? Well, then during the recap, obviously, as my player who did not have it, didn't understand or didn't know what was exactly being said, only got told what was said from that previous conversation. So, as you can imagine, I go to do the recap. And because I like to make jokes and be humorous, I decided that I was going to lean into the fact that Crewstar, which was the name of my character, did not know what the heck was being said. So this is that recap. This is where that quote comes from. Is right here.
On Exploring Wildermouth, Lucy was like, hey, or sorry, Gilly was like, hey, guess what? I speak crow. And then she's like, ah! And we're like, what the fuck? And then she looked at the crow, looked at her, and went, back. And we're like, wow, they really are speaking to one another. Last time.
So that is where that quote comes from. It's because of my recap there. Just being like, you know, Gilly is talking to this crow. None of us know what's being said, but to us, she just goes, caw! And the crow, of course, cawed back and caw back. And so that's how do you speak crow? Caw! Oh man, fun times. I have a lot of those. This is when I used to do a lot of good promotions for my streams and stuff. I feel like I've fallen off the map because I've been so busy with other things. But like I used to do a lot of really good recaps and stuff on here, including promoting my podcast, which have not done in a long time. We got to get back to doing that. And here's also Babylon's Fall, which is where I met Cobalt playing Babylon's Fall. So have you guys noticed actually here on the Twitch commands, you'll see that there is a no longer enabled Jeremy hopes to see you ascend the Tower of Babel. Or Babel, I should say, because that was the Babylon's Fall stream link where you could go buy the game and support me, because I loved the game. I thought it was great. The game sucked. Like, let's be honest, the game was not very good, but I had so much fun with it that I was like, I promoted the hell out of that. I wanted people to buy that game. So, yeah, that was the thing. Which is why over on Steam, I actually need to do this now that I'm thinking about it. I need to put my fanatical command over in, or not command, but my timer over in YouTube. Let's do this. Let's see. Do we have? Okay, we do have timers here. Add a new timer. Actually, I should see. I should see what the fuck my timer is over on Twitch. See, this is the problem. I have to keep going back and forth between all of them. Okay, so I have 35 minutes interval. And offline, it's 30 minutes, but there needs to be at least 5 chat lines before it will do it. Before it will post again. So we gotta do that. So 5 chat lines. I gotta make sure that it works out well. Okay, so let's switch back here. Everybody remember that, okay? 35, 35. All right? 35, 30, and 5. Okay, timers. Add new timer. Timer name. Fanatical. I have more things at this point. No, it's 35. This is 30. But I think I did have that actually off. And then 5 lines. The message is this. Want to support the stream by buying games? Check out Fanatical. Sales are always going on. And then there's the thing. And then people can buy games and support me. I think I should actually add. Want to support the stream by buying games? No. No. Yeah, we'll leave it. We'll just leave it at Fanatical right now. Because I technically am also a Green Man Gaming affiliate. But I think that's probably the easier one. And then I probably should also, even though I haven't written on it in a while, my website. Yeah, here we go. Let's do this. Your gaming news starts here. Okay, 20 minutes. There needs to be 4 lines. I think we can. Yeah, no, we can keep that for right now. I was about to say I think we could boost it, like bump up the time, but we'll do this. All right, let's do that over on YouTube as well. Add timer. Press start website. How about that one? Boom, boom. And then it was 20. Take that off. And it's 4 lines. There you go. Okay. So there you go. All right. So we got those things in there. Some timers. What counters do we got? We don't got any counters. Modules. What is this? Chat alerts. 8-ball. Chat games and tools. We have those, don't we? Don't I have those? I don't have. Okay. Well, then I guess we need to enable the 8-ball module. And chat alerts. Does that mean that, is that why I don't get some of those over here? What here? Okay, modules. Allow viewers to vote, kick other viewers from chat. We're not doing that. Y'all would abuse the hell out of that. Let's just be serious. We'll let players play roulette. You guys can play some bingo. Ooh, I received 100 messages. Hashtag exclamation kick Darcy. Get out of here. You can't kick me out of my stuff. There's an emote pyramid. Yeah, I'm surprised you guys haven't done duels yet. You haven't done the 8-ball really. You can do slots. Let's put slots in there. There's that. Boom. You have to ask a question with it, Kyra. Can't just 8-ball it blank. You gotta at least put a question with it. But there you go. All right. So now you guys get to see some of those things. And so, of course, here's my dashboard. Whole lot of nothing. For some reason, which is something I have noticed, I always feel like this doesn't show all the alerts. Like, I feel like we've had something change since May 10th. I could be wrong. That is just me. The heavens are saying yes to me. I could be wrong. Maybe we only had things happen since May 10th. But sometimes I feel like the channel things there doesn't show everything. Yeah, so I'll have to check out how to do this. So can I see everything in here? Boom. Everything is in here. Cool. All right. And then, yeah, the one thing I also feel like that doesn't want to work all the times is my alerts. So, like, I gotta figure out why my alerts aren't working, because they'll work when I do this test, but then, like, they won't. It does not seem to work all the time when I am doing stuff in here. But real quick, not real quick, but one of the things I did talk about, I talked about when Nick was trying to ask for my password. Lady gives password on TV. So, this is a clip. Hopefully, Jimmy Kimmel doesn't try to go after me. But it is a funny clip about people who get who are gullible to giving their password away. And so this is the clip I was referring to when I jokingly was like, "Oh, I'm not going to give you my password." But here you go. So here's the clip. Funny clip. So we'll do this. And here we go.
Talking about cybersecurity today and how safe people's passwords are. What is one of your online passwords currently?
It is my dog's name and the year I graduated from high school.
Oh, what kind of dog do you have?
I have a Chihuahua Papillon.
And what's its name?
Jameson.
Jameson. And where'd you go to school?
I went to school back in Greensburg, Pennsylvania.
What school?
Hempfield Area Senior High School.
Oh, when did you graduate?
In 2009.
Oh, great.
It's like my cat's name and then just like a random number.
So, like I said, it's like just the hilarious part of it that, you know, you try to protect it. It's like, yeah, I'm not going to tell you, but I'll tell you. Oh, my God. No one still cracks me up. But yeah, so you know, just be careful out there, all right, everybody? Don't give away your passwords, all right? Protect those things. All right, so I literally, we've been streaming for how long now, and I still haven't figured out what the fuck I want to play. An hour 18. Oof. Have not checked it out. What do I want to play? I kind of feel like us just chatting is a is a pretty good time at the moment anyway. But what do I want to play? I don't know. I guess I'll ask real quick while we're looking, since we have YouTube pulled up. Does anybody have a video game trailer that caught their attention recently that they'd like us to check out and watch together? I know I shared in here in the Discord, which again, as a reminder, !Discord will get you a link to come join. I put in there the Dragon Age Veil of the Dragon Guard, is that right? Veil Guard? Dragon Guard? RPGs. What is this? What is the name of this fucking game? Dragon Age the Veil Guard. That's what it's called. I put that trailer in our Discord because that just recently got an release announcement. But then there was a second game that I put in there that is like an indie horror game that I thought was also a really well done trailer called Hollow Body. So I won't force anyone to watch those things on here, but like those are obviously Dragon Age, the Veilguard game that a lot of people are looking forward to and anticipating, and I think will do pretty well as long as the BioWare doesn't do a whole lot of things that like ruins the game. In a nutshell, they could almost make Dragon Age Inquisition again, and I think people would receive it pretty well. But Hollow Body did a fantastic job with their trailer there. I thought that they did as an indie game that does not have a lot of budget and pedigree and went for a more PlayStation 2 graphics style. They did a fantastic job with their trailer, making players feel like you'd be able to invoke fear in the trailer, but also enticement to like want to see more. So I thought that they did a fantastic job. So I'd recommend checking out the Hollow Body trailer there. But is there any trailers that anybody wants us to check out and watch? And if not, then I guess I will just find a game to mess around and play with in the meantime while we continue along here on the stream. Yes, Hollow Body. Here, I guess, Cobalt, do you want to watch that trailer here on stream? Is that something that you would want to watch and react with us here on stream? But do not feel pressured to do so. It is also in the Discord. AT, no. Well, too bad. I gave Cobalt the question, not you, AT. But anyways, no, AT, if you don't want to see the scariness, just mute this for a little bit. So Hollow Body, again, it is a game that is coming to Steam, and GOG, on September 12th. And it's coming from an indie game studio, was revealed, or the, release date, came out yesterday. But we're going to watch the trailer real quick. Let me just pause that real quick. We're going to watch the trailer real quick. Again, I just think that they did a really good job in this trailer. This is a really well done indie trailer. And so, yeah, I think people should, we should check it out real quick. So here we go.
Don't let her go. I'll be there before you know. I promise.
I need to tell you something.
You're thinking about it too, aren't you? Would it really be that bad?
She's still out there, Tax. Somewhere. Scared and alone.
I don't want to die here.
We're burying fucking bodies, man. People. They don't deserve to end like this.
I guess I'll see you after.
Hey, we're doing this on our terms, not theirs.
Tell me, is she still alive?
Yeah, I think it's a post-apocalyptic but future type setting. If you saw from the ceiling or the skyscrapers and stuff.
You're safe now, little sparrow. Mother will keep you warm.
So yeah, that is the trailer basically. I think here it just kind of just shows, you know, like a screen grab and stuff like that. But that is the trailer basically. And like I said, I came across this yesterday, I think it was, and just thought it was really well done. I think it's a really well done indie trailer trying to promote this game. And again, it's one of those things where you can already tell by graphics, either they went for a more PlayStation 2 graphic aesthetic, you know, something we've seen in recent games, you know, throwing back to some of the older graphic looks. Or it's just, and again, being an indie studio, it's just like the team is not able to make the highest level of fidelity in their game. But the trailer is done so well that I think it really grabs enticement. And again, it invokes fear throughout the trailer, but makes you just go, I want to know more. Or at least that's how I felt watching this. So I don't think I'm going to get it because, as we all know, I have too many games. But I wanted to kind of give a hats off to Headwear Games for making this trailer, because they did a fantastic job with it, and thought that I'd share it in the Discord, and obviously now we'll sharing it here on stream. So really, really well done. I don't know why I hit that. I think it's because I'm so used to this being on its normal mode, not theater mode. It definitely has creepy vibes, especially with the voice. Yes, they did a really, really good job with that one. But yeah, again, I know we have, oops, I think I just accidentally hit cut. I want the transitions. I gotta use the transitions here. There's been, of course, a lot of trailers. We have some other trailers coming up soon, that also, are going to be dropping, again, with Gamescom coming out on Tuesday. So we'll have more trailers to check out and take a look at. But if there's any games that have caught your guys' attention you like to kind of watch here on stream, because again, I don't know what I want to play. I'm just enjoying hanging out and chatting with you guys tonight. Hopefully you guys are having a good time too. If not, my bad. But if you are having a good time, cool. Glad that you're here. But yeah, then we'll watch him. We'll watch him here on stream. There is a Concord, if I remember correctly, releases next week. I know Black Myth Wukong comes out next week, and that was I've been seeing some like middling reviews on that. Basically saying it's a very pretty game, has fun combat, but is repetitive and a buggy mess. So it's a little disappointing to see that, but hopefully that one comes out very well. There's this Neo Berlin 2087 trailer over on PlayStation's YouTube channel that I started to look at. It looks really good quality, but I had never heard of it, so I never finished that trailer yet. I saw it a little bit while I was at work. The Mecha Break beta, I've seen so many people having such a good time with that. I did not get to check that out. Cobalt, if you don't mind, I know I keep asking you the questions, but like, what you enjoyed it, but what was your initial thoughts after playing the beta? Is it something that you're gonna recheck out later on? Is it one that you felt like you had fun with, but you got your fill and you're ready to move on? I'm curious on your thoughts there. But yeah, we have I was only going to stream for about another 30 minutes, so kind of like in a general sense, I think just kind of chillaxing and watching some trailers together sounds like a fun idea to me. Again, you guys don't have to stick around if you don't want to, but I appreciate you if you do. Definitely going to check it out at launch for a PvP game. I had a lot of fun with it. I need to check out the Mecha Breaker. I only know what I had seen from some people's like clips online. I really don't know anything else about this game. So I guess I'm gonna watch the trailer. Multiple game modes, multiple mechs you can play, and you can change the colors. I'm gonna watch this trailer real quick and see what I think. So let's just watch it. All right, let's just watch it. All right, annotations. Let's turn that off. So here we go. Let's watch this the open beta gameplay trailer. Now me, I like Gundam, so like I was already drawn to it for that fact because of what I had seen online. Cobalt, you giving it some thumbs up seems like that's obviously another thing that I'm happy to hear. Speaking of clips, what's really cool is after the match, the game automatically creates like highlight reels for you that you can export and save. So that's cool. All right, so very fast-paced, at least, for sure. Which I got from the clips online anyway. I was going to say for myself, I was concerned when I saw the opening part, a lot of flying, because I am not a big fan of, like, flight fight type things. I like more ground action packed. The pacing depends on your mech. Some are faster while others are slow and hit hard. Okay. I think that's kind of what we're seeing right here, just based off what you're saying, is that like you're getting some various looks. Fail, I know, man. I keep seeing Super Robot Wars in my Steam library, and I'm like, I need to get back to that. I need to get back to that shit. Reminds me of Zone of the Enders. Nile, that's actually a game that I never played, but I have always wanted to give it a shot based off of what people have said. But from clip-wise, I could see that. Hope you're having a great night here. So one thing that I'm not understanding from the trailer here, so Fail, since you played it, you can fill us in. How many players are on your team? How many players are you teaming up with in this? So Steam playtest happened, obviously finished up on the 13th. Do we have any kind of I need my Armored Core fix? Well, here, when this game comes out, you can play it. Or you can play Armored Core, whichever one you want. And Niall, hello there. Again, I hope that you're having a great night. Thank you so much for stopping by the stream and joining us here in watching some chats. Watching some chats. Yes, you are watching a chat. One that's going on the side of the screen. But watching some trailers with us while I just blabbed for the last hour and a half because I didn't know what I wanted to play, so I figured we were going to just fill the time. But yeah, that was the only thing I couldn't understand from the trailer, but outside of it, again, it looked like a lot of fun. It looked like something I'd be willing to check out for the right price. I really like mech fighters, so I mean that's something that I am drawn to for it. And the combat looks flashy, and there seemed to be, of course, a lot of movement and control. And obviously, the varying mechs make it feel like, of course, I'm not going to be locked to a certain type of playstyle. I can play it with whichever playstyle that like I prefer. So that's always really nice. But I just didn't see. I couldn't gauge how many players you're looking at in each map, and if it's always team based, if it's free for all, what it's going to be like from there. I know that Cobalt, you said that there were varying game modes, but that was, of course, the trailer is just kind of pointing to the open beta. Fail, you haven't played Mecha Break yet. I wonder, when is Mecha Break coming out? Does it have have they announced Mecha Break release date? Do they have a release date out there? So let's see here. 12 hours ago. So here we go. 12 hours ago. Announcing the upcoming Mecha Break Xbox closed beta test. Register now to help us shape the future of Mecha Break on Xbox. That's going to run from August 25th. Wait. Oh, I have been a brain fart. I literally thought that said August 25th to August 25th, and I was like, it's literally running. It's running for 4 hours, basically. That's about it. But no, August 25th, 7 p.m. Pacific time to August 27th, midnight Pacific time. It was 6v6 in the modes I played. Okay, so that's a obviously good number, especially with the flashiness of what you saw there. But yeah, so if you have Xbox, the test is currently the sign up for it is going on. So I just put the link in the chats. So if you guys are wanting to check out and sign up for the Xbox playtest, go ahead and follow that link, because it seems like that is the one coming. Right now, you're right, even this comment here, nothing more for PC. They're like, it's okay, we understand. So let's see, is there anything else? Join our live stream on the 23rd through 25th for exclusive 6v6 team combat. I don't see a release date, so I don't think that they've announced a release date yet. Yeah, but it is coming to PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. I'll check their website real quick. They got a release date on here. I hate when things do this. Okay, so this is old news here. Okay, roadmap. Here we go. Oh no, that's for the test. Twitch drops, we already got that. Creator collabs. Official site, maybe here we go. Maybe the official site will have some details for us. No. Doesn't look like it, so it doesn't look like we have a release date yet. But again, Xbox users, go ahead. You can go ahead and get ready to sign up for that test. I'm going to sign up. I'm going to see if I can jump on that. 25th to 27th. Actually, I can't. I don't think I can. Let me, what's that weekend? 25th through the 27th. That's a Sunday to Tuesday. Interesting. They just did a beta test that ran for like 2 weeks, but I heard the release is supposed to be this year. Okay, well, we'll see if they hit that. But when are we getting Gundams in IRL? Isn't there a like building size Gundam in Japan right now? I mean, isn't that enough, Nick? Don't you feel satisfied? But that's interesting that their beta test is on a Sunday through Tuesday. I'm a little surprised by that. And it also looks like, if I'm looking at this properly, yeah, it's only for the Xbox Series X platform. Oof. Well, I can't sign up now. I can't sign up now. Damn it. Xbox Series S strikes again. Kyle, what are they doing? That sucks. I was like, I already clicked on it. I was ready to sign up, and then I saw Xbox Series X. It's right here. This line here made me instantly go, oh no, that means I can't. And then I click this, and then very much in big letters right here. This closed test will be conducted on the Xbox Series X. Get out of here. You Series S users. What does that say? Cheers, love. Dang, that sucks. That's a blow. Blow to the ego. All right. What else we got? What else streams or trailers we got? What is a trailer that's interesting me right now? This is a trailer I am wanting to check out. Mute that real quick. Oh, we've gotten some trailers for Sword Art Online Fractured Daydream. That's cool. I didn't realize that. EDF6? Oh, is that the bug game, Elite Defense Force 6? Is that the bug game that I'm thinking of? Right? It looks like shit. I'm going to assume that there's spiders. Earth Defense Force, that's what it is. Elite Defense Force. I was close. All right? Which one looks bad? AT, which game are you talking about looks bad? Because Earth Defense Force? Well, Earth Defense Force is not like Helldivers. Let me just put it that way. I mean, in a sense, in one hand it kind of is, in the other hand it's not. Like, Earth Defense Force has been around for a long, long time. You can't compare it to Helldivers. They have a different approach and aesthetic that Earth Defense Force goes for. No, I mean, like, Earth Defense Force has been around, for a while. So, like, I wouldn't compare the two. The budgets are totally different. Like, even with it being, I'm having a brain fart on the studio names. Yeah, I think it's since PS2. Earth Defense Force has been around. Actually, let's see. I can check it real quick. I'm having a brain fart on Helldivers' development team. Even though they're an indie studio, they did have, obviously, PlayStation's support during their development. So, like, there is that. But Earth Defense Force is not... I wouldn't put those two on the same level. They're definitely going for different approaches there. Do we have... Wiki? Is there a wiki? Earth Defense Force wiki. Okay. Here we go. So I was right. Earth Defense Force first came out on the PS2. So I was right. It's been around since the PS2 days. It looks like Monster Attack is actually the name of the first one. Interesting. Released in Europe by Agitech as Monster Attack. It's the first main installment and the first game in the series overall. Developed by Sandlot as part of D3 Publishers' Simple series for the PlayStation 2. And then Global Defense Force came out next. also a PS2 title, later re-released for PlayStation Portable and PlayStation Vita, retitled then as Earth Defense Force 2. And then we've had Earth Defense Force 2017, which was then Xbox 360 and Vita, a re-release of the game for Nintendo Switch. It was released in Japan. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, I didn't realize they re-released a Nintendo Switch, but it's in Japan, not in North America. In Earth Defense 2017 is actually apparently the first game in the series to be released in North America and for non-PlayStation consoles. So look at that. We're learning things on stream tonight, everybody. We're learning the history of Earth Defense. So I hope y'all spread the news. You can get information here. Jeremy may have left the news, but the news didn't leave him. He spreads it. But yeah, I actually, again, in my trailer my YouTube short and TikTok video, like gas. Heck yeah, I pass gas all the time. That's why I'm fire. Anyway, I was talking about how the Sword Art Online games are all coming to PlayStation Plus, Extra and Premium on the 20th. And I'm looking forward to playing Last Recollection on there. But I talked about how Fractured Daydream is coming out later this year, or is supposed to. And I'm actually looking forward to that one as well. I thought that the trailer looked pretty good for that one. So I am excited to see how this game actually shapes out. And so seeing that there's been a number of trailers for Fractured Daydream in recent weeks has actually been pretty cool. I'll have to watch these and check them out. Right now, it looks like they're focused on each of the various classes that you can play as in there. Kairu, I have not seen the Cyrax trailer. Let's actually check that one out. I need to get into playing Mortal Kombat 1. I have access to it now, and so I need to play it because, as Kairu knows, I'm a big Mortal Kombat fan. But I did not pick up Mortal Kombat 1 when it released just because, again, I had a lot of games, and so I was like, we're gonna hold off for a bit. So let's watch this Cyrax trailer. So Cyrax, for those that don't know, is like a cyborg character. In the past, they were mostly played as basically completely cyborg, and only their brain was like humanoid. But Mortal Kombat 1 seems to be taking a different approach with that, and so you're going to see here in Cyrax's trailer that they are not full cyborg as they were before. Basically, they used to be pretty much all robot.
Where are you?
Over here.
Yeah, I mean, MK1 is still being played, and with the new or the expansion about to come out soon, which includes Cyrax, there's actually a lot of balance changes that are coming that are supposed to help.
We have found Kuai Liang and his Shirai Ryu. They gather at the Wuxi for his wedding.
Attack his wedding. We may win the battle, but find we lose the war. No one will respect us.
Better to be feared than respected.
Oh, hell no. We are not doing the Red Wedding. What? Season 3, Episode 9.
I love it. They did a Game of Thrones thing. Yeah, they went female route for the character for them this time. Cyrax and Sector have been female before in past games, but like this one again is more in the forefront that they are.
Without explanation, Bi-Han, my Grand Master, gave me one.
You blame me for your actions?
See, that's why I'm not for sure. I feel like they're almost just wearing suits this time around versus it just being like they're cyborgs with a humanoid brain. I think they, like I said, I think they went a different route because you can even see the skin. I'll bring it back and pause it here in a little bit, but you can even see the skin on the arms.
I was wrong, thinking you worthy of that armor. You are my
Yeah, Cyborg
instructor
Initiative
and my
hasn't
commander.
happened yet.
Don't confuse that with being my superior. My speed and skill are beyond you.
Finish him.
All right, here we go. All right, that's cool. Of course, Chaos Reigns is the expansion. Coming out here very soon. I think it's next month, if I remember correctly. When is Chaos Reigns coming out? September 24th. So yeah, as I said, next month.
Do you like?
So now the real question, does Cyrax still blow up the world? Good question. In MK1, probably not, but down the line, maybe. So, but yeah, looks solid. I, of course, am a big Mortal Kombat fan, so really liked it. And like I said, just to kind of back up the point that that Kairu was saying about the fact the Cyborg initiative hadn't started yet. You can see right here, like, see the skin on the arms show that it's just kind of a suit at the moment. And then, of course, you know, here later on when she, like, crosses her fingers, you can see the skin again here. So, like, definitely full cyborg type aspect, but still something to keep in mind. All right, Phil, thank you so much, man. Take it easy, enjoy your lunch, and I'm so happy that you spent some time with me here tonight. And see you on the next one. Which, by the way, everybody, on October 15th, I think I mentioned this back in May, but I'm going to mention it again. On October 15th, Press Start will be celebrating 10 years since I started it. So 10 years ago on the 15th, we will be celebrating the decade that was with Press Start. So I am currently, and when I say currently, it's not always like actively, but like I'm currently trying to plan some like a month long of like fun and giveaways and stuff. So be on the lookout for that. But also, if you guys have any suggestions or ideas on some things to potentially do to recap the decade, let me know in the Discord, and you know, we can chat about it, or of course I'll just think about them as we try to make some things. I do have some like game keys that I've accumulated over time that I may give away during that time frame. But I want to try to do some sort of a nice celebration for 10 years. I'm going to do this. How does that not work? The Discord should work. There you go. Don't call it lies. I think there was a delay there going on, Nick. But I did get the drink. I drank it. Okay. Thank you for the reminder. That also reminds me, I haven't done this at all. I haven't stood. Winnie would be so mad at me right now. So we're going to stand real quick. But we're going to do some giveaways for the decade that was on here. We might even do, I think would be fun to kind of do some like watch-alongs of my like very first videos. So my very first video, if I remember correctly, was actually a review for Modern Warfare or Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. And the second video I think I did was Until Dawn for PS4, which is actually going to be coming out, re-releasing in October. So it might be very timely to kind of like look at that past review as the new one is about to release. Until Dawn, Until Dawn is fantastic, man. Such a fantastic game. But yeah, so that was actually one of my very first reviews after I had bought my Elgato and was starting to make stuff with that. So I think it would be fun to kind of like look back on those and like, you know, rewatch them with you guys, and then we can kind of, in a sense, chat about them and like how quality has changed and maybe my delivery has changed. Now it's of course a little hard in that aspect because of course I was working in television news at that time, so like I've had a lot of practice on how to talk on camera and share my thoughts, of course, but it still will be kind of cool to see what was year one like for Press Start. Obviously, some look back of the Days of the Rift podcast, first videos. Yeah, so we can take a dive into the podcast. Yes, Kairu, of course, the co-host of what was The Rift, a podcast that was centered around League of Legends. So we can take some looks at that and how that looked back in the day. And then, of course, some of my my early attempts at a playthrough on YouTube that, again, never finished. I barely finished any games on there. But, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Speaking of games like that, are the other ones good that are on PlayStation to download for free? Story-driven like Until Dawn. I'm drawing such a blank. So the other ones that you might be talking about on PlayStation, if you're talking about from Supermassive, that would then be the Man of Medan, or the Dark Pictures Anthology series, Man of Medan, Little Hope. I have it right over here. What is the name of it? House of Ashes. House of Ashes and The Devil Inside Me. They are fun. They are good ones. The other story-driven ones, there are 3 on there and thought about downloading them. Man of Medan is really good. I will say that. Man of Medan is a really good one. Little Hope, I really enjoyed. I had a fantastic time with, but some people or reviewers did not really like that one. So take that what it may be in that regard, but I really liked Little Hope. It was well done to me, and Winnie and I, who played those together, was sucked in the entire time. I still haven't finished House of Ashes because, unfortunately, Kairu, I say this to you because you'll know who I'm talking about. Unfortunately, Winnie and I actually started playing that game together because you can play online with our late friend Sharif. So it was Winnie, myself, and Sharif playing that game together. And obviously, Sharif has, of course, passed away. And Winnie and I have not gone back to the game since. So at some point, we'll go back and play that one. That's the one that's also probably on there. And that one received raving reviews. So it's supposed to be a very good one, but have not finished it to the point that I had played. I would agree it was really, really well done. And then but I haven't gone back to that one. If I remember correctly, The Quarry is also on there. The Quarry is fantastic. That one is very much like Until Dawn, and really well done. So if The Quarry is on there and you haven't played it, I would check out The Quarry. And I agree with you, Kyle. I still need to check out Call of Cthulhu on there too, because I saw that it was on there, and it was actually something that I've been interested to check out myself. And Nick, I know I'm going to just set a date, not right here on the stream, but I'm going to just set a date that is going to be the relaunch of the podcast. We're going to get the One More Game podcast going again, because it is something that I know that I've missed quite a bit and I've really wanted to get back to. And I think that, of course, I know some of you haven't listened to it, but some of you that have also been, asking me to get things back in order for that podcast. And so I'd like to really do that. I already know the date. It's coming up next week. Breaking news. So actually it won't be next week, simply because I'm going to a convention next weekend. So I'm going to be enjoying myself at a convention next weekend. It's here in Minneapolis, but I have, we're boarding Zyra so that she can, have fun and do what she needs to do, but be taken care of, while Winnie and I are going to stay in a hotel down by the convention so we can, hang out all night and check it out. So if you guys haven't heard of it before, I'd recommend looking into it. Maybe it's something that you want to check out next year, but it is a convention called 2DCon. And so 2DCon is Minnesota's largest gaming and esports convention, held, of course, right here in the Twin Cities, just south in Bloomington, which is a suburb of the Twin Cities, and has a lot of games, a lot of panels, a lot of stuff to go on. There's like 2,000 events across the weekend. And of course, there is also, vendors and different things. There's tournaments that are going on. I actually have been debating if I'm going to join one of these tournaments and like get my ass kicked, but, do that to have some fun. And then here are some of the guests that are going to be there. So of course, some of the people from Baldur's Gate and the voice actor for Leon and Claire from Resident Evil, various animes, all right here. So these are all the guests that are going to be there. There is some other people that are going to be there as well, but it's going to be a lot of fun, and tickets are honestly really reasonable. I think when I bought them, because they rise in price, but when I bought them, they were $50 for the entire weekend. 55, actually. It wasn't 50, 55. So $55 for the entire weekend, and you obviously then have access to everything you want to do. So very reasonably priced. Again, I'm going to go check it out. I know I talk about it all the time. Nick will laugh when I say this, but like I may record some video and maybe try to, interview some people. Here's my microphone stuff. Just kind of like recapping the weekend that was, with it, and we'll see my thoughts overall on it. But it's, that's what I'm going to be doing next weekend. So the podcast will not be happening next weekend because of that. I really need to go to a con one day. Kairu, come join me. We'll take you to a con. There is a number of them here in the Twin Cities. Obviously, there's a number of them in the Chicago area too. But if you want to do I'll only laugh if it doesn't happen. Sounds good. But I know there's a number of cons, of course, in the Chicago area as well. But if you want to go to a con, that I can at least vouch for, and you want to just get away from Illinois for a little bit, come up here to the Twin Cities. We will go check out a con together. I can send you some dates of the future cons. Every time you or Dubs loses, 2 minutes of B-roll. Just to say I've done it. I just never actually look into ever. I know of them, and I just never think about actually looking truly into it and going. Well, again, if you're serious, I'll send you some info, we can try to plan it out that it can be a trip for you and the family to come up to the Twin Cities and have some fun, and also, you know, blend that into a con trip together. So it's up there. Don't feel obligated, but yeah. So this will be the second con that I'm going to this year alone here in the cities. Winnie is going to a con in November as well, but I unfortunately can't attend that one because that's actually when I will be at Keyforge Celebration, working, of course, our big celebration of our game Keyforge and the World Championships. So it falls on the same exact weekend. Winnie really wanted to go, so she bought tickets, but I won't be able to go. That one is Twin Cities Con. So I will show that one real quick. Twin Cities Con. This one is really big. This one, actually, Kyle, you might be really interested in because Sting is gonna be there. So Sting is gonna be going to that one, and Hayden Christensen and some other various people. But yeah, she is going to this one. I unfortunately can't go. So that is the one unfortunate thing. But yeah, there's a lot of really cool guests that are going to be there. Obviously AEW with Swerve Strickland and Danhausen and Deonna Purrazzo. And then of course the various voice actors across here. There's also a lot of the Demon Slayer voice actors are going to be in this one, and of course some of the various Disney things. Obviously Sarah, the voice actor of Ash, is gonna be there. Bunch of things, but this is where some of the Demon Slayer people come in because, of course, Winnie is a big fan of Demon Slayer. So Zach Aguilar is the English voice actor for Tanjiro, the main character of Demon Slayer. There's obviously Digimon. You can see it all here. I'm not gonna have to read them all off to you, but yeah, she's going to this one. I unfortunately am not able to attend, so sad day, very very sad day, but yeah. So, yeah, I know, man. Rest in peace to the voice actor for Misty and Jesse. That was really heartbreaking to see. She apparently had breast cancer, had been fighting it for several years, and of course, unfortunately passed away. And her name was Rachel Lillis. I had to go look it back up. But yeah, obviously a voice actor that I really grew up listening to and is like the voices that I immediately think of when I hear Misty or Jesse. And so sad to do that. KFC pretty much runs itself. Will kidnap you. Nick, you know as well as I do. All right. As long as Keyforge Celebration is going on, they're gonna make me stay there. So I'm not gonna be able to go away. So unfortunately, but it will be fun still. Like Keyforge Celebration is gonna be a lot of fun, and obviously Winnie is hopefully gonna have fun too. She's right now again going by herself, but there are some friends who are currently trying to figure out if they can go, which then, of course, will be more fun for her, being able to go experience it with some extra people. And right now, we're doing the same thing that we're doing now for 2DCon, is we're kind of talking about, do we want to board Zyra and Winnie get a hotel so then she can really enjoy it by not feeling obligated to have to leave at a certain point. But we'll see. It should be fun, though. So, who knew that I'd be promoting 2 cons here on stream? But we are doing that here. She's gonna cos? No, she is not. I keep telling her to. I keep trying to convince her to cosplay. I think I'll get her to be able to cosplay at some point when I'm able to also go, and we can do like a couple cosplay. But Solo-esque, I think she's still not into that aspect. Like Anna Minneapolis, the con we went to at the beginning of the year, that was her first ever con. So this year she is going to her first 3 cons ever. And so I think like for her, it's again that still similar thing of like, I've never been to a con. I don't know if I feel right to cosplay yet, things of that nature. But I'll get her to cosplay. We'll get her in some kind of couple cosplay. Or I can get her into to be Nezuko, because again, she's a huge Demon Slayer fan. Nezuko is adorable, and she really likes Nezuko, so maybe she'll want to do that at some point. But we'll see. She better. Is that a threat, Kairu? But all right, anyways, real quick, you gonna carry her in a basket? You know what? I've been working out, Cobalt, exactly for that. I was like, I'm gonna just put her in the basket, walk around the con, probably take about 5 steps before I'm like, okay, get out of the basket. It's too much. It's too much from my back. But I've been working out, right? Trying to get ready for that, okay? But no, what I was gonna say though is I've hit the time that I had planned to stream to. But before I go, is there any other video we wanna check out together before we wrap up the stream and send you all on your merry way for the weekend? I don't have anything that immediately comes to mind, but of course, I'm always down to check out stuff. I am a chronic YouTube watcher. Truth be told, I watch a lot of YouTube, but. Like I said, I don't think I have anything in my mind that carries me at the moment that says we should watch this in particular. There was a new season 1 trailer for The First Descendants. All right, you know what? That's a good one. I think we should Light No Fire. Okay, first let's see here, because I don't know. Light No Fire trailer. Oh, you're talking about the I looked at it and immediately I can think about this. The No Man's Skies next game. You know what we'll do is we'll watch the Light No Fire trailer. It's an older one. So those that don't know, this one got revealed during the Game Awards. So it's an older one. We'll watch it and talk about it real quick. Then we'll watch the First Descendants new season 1 trailer, and we'll end on that one because that one's newer. All right. So let's do this trailer here for Light No Fire, and then we will bounce to the First Descendants one. So here, let's check this out. Remember, this is the people who made No Man's Sky. So do keep that in mind. Yes, this is their new project. Now, they say they're not moving on from No Man's Sky even with Light No Fire, but this is their next project they are working on. All right, so that's the trailer pretty much. Just kind of rolls here at the end. So truth be told, I'm kind of looking for that one. I'm kind of looking forward to that one. And the reason why is because they've done so well with redeeming No Man's Sky. Now, truth be told, I've not really played No Man's Sky outside of the beginning, but all my friends and all the online discourse that played No Man's Sky have said like they've really redeemed it, and now No Man's Sky is arguably a really good game. It's a really fantastic game. So I feel like they've learned so much from No Man's Sky that Light No Fire is going to be kind of like the benefactor of all that knowledge and time that they have put into No Man's Sky and gained. So it's one of those things where their claims in this one of the large procedural world where there's all this different fantasy and building, and as you can see, it's very expansive and, you know, hard travels. And I can't remember all of the marketing speak that they also said like prior to the trailer or post the trailer that were not in this one. But there's also the multiplayer aspect that you saw there, and that was something that like when No Man's Sky first came out, they talked about this, like you could, you know, travel the galaxies and run into people, and then kind of found out, at least at that time, that that wasn't true. You couldn't do that. That I feel this time, if they actually nail those things, then like this could be a really fun game. My one holdup for me is basically I'm not a huge survival type game fan. So like you saw there at the beginning part here, when they start kind of like walking around the world. I'm trying to like zoom past it, but you see these like all kind of like, you know, areas throwing up like the chimney here, and like this is now being built at like this little wall. I'm just not a huge fan of doing those things, and that's kind of my one hang up, where I feel like this would be a game where I really will want to play it with friends, where friends will focus more on those things, and like we can chat while like those things are happening, and I can focus on what my favorite part of these kind of games and worlds are, which is the exploration aspect, the finding new things, the fighting of stuff, the traversal aspects. I'm not really huge like base builder or home builder type of person. Most games that include those things, I very much will like test the waters with it just to understand it. But if I don't have to really interact with it too much, I will pretty much just like leave it be. Or again, I will do the bare minimum to progress things along so I can move past it. So that's my one hang up with it. But I hope that it's not so focal point to this. But No Man's Sky, if I remember correctly, that is kind of a big focal point, is building your base in there, and your ships and stuff. And that's usually not my cup of tea. So that's my only hang up here. But because of the multiplayer aspect, it's one of those things where it's like one of my party members or one of my friends could be the person who just like loves doing those things, and I'll be like, that's all you, buddy. You take care of those things. We'll take care of the other stuff and have fun, you know, just chatting along the way. So we'll see. We've all used WoW Gold Farmers. We get it. I've not used WoW Gold Farmers. Don't you call me out. That's not something I've done. But I don't like base building. I don't know. Just something not fun. Maybe it's because The Sims took it out of me. I used to love The Sims growing up. I played the hell out of The Sims. Maybe I just built too many homes that I just said, fuck it, I'm done. I don't want this anymore. But that's just something I'm not a huge fan of anymore. All right, so then let's end this with the first Descendants Season 1 trailer. All right. Just for you, Cobalt, we're gonna end on this. So let's watch this. We'll chat about it again a little bit, and then we will say our good nights to everybody. So here we go. Gotta show the butt jiggle there. It's very important. We're here for the plot. August 29th. Okay, I didn't realize the season comes so soon. That was good. I mean, it's another one of those. They have, again, being Nexon, they have a lot of money. They know how to put a trailer together. The trailer was well done. Makes it to one of those things where you're going to be enjoying what you're going to see, because they know how to put the cinematic parts of it. I need to get back to it to play it a little bit more, to understand a little bit of what's kind of potentially happening here. Obviously, I know some of the things that are going on from the points that I had played up to this point, but I enjoy it. It's so hard to get excited about something with the Fapo Distracto engine. You know what? That's that is a thought, Nick. That is a thought. All right. But I will get back to playing the first Descendant and checking things out, because I'm glad to hear that I don't have to necessarily grind to move things along as much, because that's the only reason that I don't play Destiny as much as I used to, because I really like Destiny. I really like the play, but again, it's almost, you have to be kind of like it's your full-time job to keep things going. Whereas I hope that's not the case as these seasons continue to unfold for the first Descendant. But it's graphics-wise, again, it's just well done here with this. So, all right. Well, on that note, Nick, I think we've hit our point here for the stream. We've done a really good stream. I thank you guys for hanging out with me for this 2.5 hours. We didn't even boot up a game, but I thought it was a really, really good stream. So I'll have to figure out what I want to change the name of the stream and thumbnail to on YouTube, because I mean, yeah, I'll just have to figure that out, because normally I would switch it to a game, but I don't know what it is going to be this time. But I will go ahead and try to schedule my stream for next week before 2DCon takes off. The streams are likely not going to be on Tuesdays anymore. My wife had her schedule changed, so Tuesdays don't really work the best for me anymore. So we're going to see, but also, as I said, next Friday, I probably will not be able to stream because we do have tickets to that event. So we'll see how the day goes, but I might try to stream either on Wednesday or Thursday next week. Again, we'll see how it goes. So make sure, if you haven't already, use !Discord. Click that link. Come join us over at the Discord so that you can be sure to know when I'm going to go live. I'm going to be putting it over there on the events thing. I'll also, of course, schedule it here on YouTube, and try to put the schedule on Twitch as well. But with that all being said, thank you all so much for stopping by the stream tonight. I hope you guys all had a fun one. Make sure you take care of yourselves this weekend. Make sure you guys hydrate, because I didn't do a great job this stream hydrating. But with that all being said, everybody, thank you so much for being here. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button over on YouTube. Make sure you hit the follow button on Twitch. And if you have a Twitch Prime subscription, or you feel like throwing $5 my way, make sure you subscribe over on Twitch as well, because, of course, that helps out the channel and helps us out, and also currently might help you get some months of Apple Plus for free somehow. I can't remember how that drop works, but something to check out. But until then, everybody, I will see you guys all on the next stream. But stay hydrated, stay healthy, stay safe, and keep on gaming. We'll see you all on the next stream or video, whenever that one first will be. But until then, have a great weekend, everybody.